What's up, guys? So today I want to talk about some basic selling principles. Now, I think this could help you if you're doing sales at GNC, if you're selling cars, if you're selling life insurance, whatever it may be. We're all sellers. To sell is very human. We have to do it on a daily basis. We have to sell ourselves. Anyways, to begin, you think of a customer comes in, and everyone has a status quo. You start here, you're used to your problems, you're used to the situation that you're in. The man that is a basement dweller and is overweight and has approach anxiety for a woman has gotten so used to this way of living, his status quo, we'll make a little stick figure here, that he's almost grown comfortable in that. He doesn't even really question anymore. He avoids it through other things. All right? The person that is overweight just accepts that they're overweight, and they set goals for the future of one day I will. One day, this New Year's, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to get a gym membership. Now, in sales, what we do is provide a service. We provide a product. So when we are faced with a client that has come to us, they've gotten the thought in their mind that it's time for change, that maybe some change needs to occur. So what do I have to do here? Really, I don't do anything. Really, I just have to lead. I have to sort of bring about that uncomfortable state that exists in this guy's mind. All right? Because if he's in a status quo that's been going on for years now, why? I mean, really, he's not going to change on his own if something doesn't happen in his mind. So what I would do is I begin to imply, to dig a little bit deeper into his mind, to ask him questions that imply a problem. Now, maybe I would say, how is anxiety? Is it holding you back from going out on Saturday nights? Is it holding you back from hanging out with your friends, or maybe even making that presentation in class? Now, as I begin to say this stuff to him, he begins to think a little more, some thoughts. He gets very uncomfortable, right? He experiences this discomfort in himself. And we begin to climb this little slope, all right? We'll climb this little slope, and he comes with me. He comes here with me, and he's now here. Now, in this discomfort, humans, we know, are more likely to take risks, to avoid pain and go for pleasure, right? We don't like being uncomfortable. We seek pleasure and avoid pain. So when this implied problem comes up in his mind, he is now moved to a place of suffering, and I am there with him. And for any of you that are in sales, when you suffer with someone, to suffer is one of the strongest bonds that you can have with an individual. If you've ever been through, a breakup, your closest friends or your men, they're there for you. If you've been in the hospital, you grow closer to the people that you suffer around, with, and through all the hard times. Now, here's where we come in. As a salesman, I've already got this guy uncomfortable. Now, this isn't a huge drop, right? But if I'm up here as someone in need of something, I don't want to avoid this little fall, all right? I don't want to come back down to my baseline, because now that I see what I've been missing out on, I see how life could be better, and if I don't do anything where I'm at, then I'm going to have to suffer again. I'm not going to make any change in my life. So here we are, and this is my product that promises that anxiety will be waned. That when you go out on a Saturday night, you will have more energy. For the person that has trouble getting up in the morning and going to the gym, you'll now have more energy. You'll wake up clear-headed, right? Basic selling principles. This works very well when you're dealing with non-expensive smaller items. It's a little bit harder when you get into big items like cars and houses and, I don't know, everything that's big. But smaller problems start here with implying a need. You get them to feel some sort of discomfort. You get them here, they do not want to go back, and then here you are with your product that promises to relieve them of their discomfort and pain. Now, as we go into bigger sales, this implied problem is not just enough, because this isn't that far of a drop. You see, if I have a car that I've been driving around, a 2007 Honda Civic, it's still running pretty damn good. This thing can go up to 200 miles, I know, 200,000 miles. I'm aware of that. Many of them do, you see. But I don't need a change. So if I'm selling vehicles, and this is new to me, I don't always use it, I don't even think about it sometimes, but it would make sense for me to sort of bring about the thoughts of what am I missing out on? What is it that you are missing out on by staying in your 2007 Honda Civic? So maybe I would say, isn't the gas mileage for those things anymore not up to date? Is your car? And then you'd say, okay, I could probably be getting 5-10 more miles in this new car that's a hybrid that has this green economy mode. That would make sense, okay, but is it really? That's not that far of a drop. So then I begin to go a little further, and I go up one more level. Well, isn't that money? Are you not investing money in repairs? Do you have to change your tires anytime soon, right? And these are thought out before you go into a situation, but you see where I'm building desire for change. Isn't that car costing you more in oil? Are you having to get more repairs done? Is it as luxury? Does it have as much technology as my new product does? And so you see, we climb these stairs together, this mountain of discomfort. Okay, I wanted to make this to look like a mountain, but you get up here, and then as your customer stands on top with you, as a person stands by, this is basic persuasion, guys. When you can get someone to realize what they may be missing out on, and then if they don't if they don't decide to cut away from what they're doing now, what they have now, and I learned this word, it's decision is actually the root of it is decisare. I think it's a Greek word, but and cisare, scission means to cut. So it's not that the customer is moving into a new product of mine. No, they're deciding to cut away from a lifestyle or something that they're using now that is keeping them down here. And once I get them up here, guys, all that's left to do, once you associate a state of discomfort, we're more likely to take risks on a new product, on a new service that will benefit us and avoid and keep us from making this fall. All the way down. It's very simple once you understand what's going on here. This is the basic sales principles. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you soon.